I know I said I wouldn't make these kinds of videos anymore, but that was until I caught another op lacking, okay? And this man is possibly the most down bad and pathetic dude in the entire Naruto Storm 4 community. It's either him or S4 GOAT. I'm gonna let y'all decide. But naturally, I got the evidence on deck, which we are going to be going through shortly. But before I do, I just want to say that I'm making this video for educational purposes so that we can all learn how exactly not to act in this community. And quite frankly, if you behave like this man did, you deserve to get held accountable. Now, I doubt this video will ever change this man's ways, but hey, it is what it is. So let me tell y'all how this all started. So I received a comment on the new King Jan Instagram, which you should follow, by the way, link in the description. And it was basically a typical hater ass comment. So as you can see, I responded with a clown emoji, because that was some clown shit. He then responds by saying that I'm mad. And at the same time, my boy Finesse, who actually helps me run this channel as well as the King Jan Instagram and TikTok, he sees this going down and he's getting ready to flame this man.
No, fuck that! Everything y'all got me fucked up!
So I DM him this, basically telling him to fuck off, but in a non-toxic and aggressive way. Because at that point, I really had no intention of exposing this man. I was just trying to be friendly. So he switched up his approach and he started challenging me to a Storm match. I gotta keep it a $150 with y'all. I am by no means a top player when it comes to Storm. I'm not even really all that good. So if you got skill, you can probably easily clap me. But I know this, and so I actually admitted that to him. And as you can see here, I basically told him he'd probably two-stock me, but he was still super eager to fight me. And on top of this, he actually kept claiming to be the top Storm 4 player in the world.
Stop the cap!
So at this point, I start trying to toy with him a little bit. So I tell him, if I ask Poison Okami about you, he gonna confirm that you're the best Storm 4 player, right? Now, of course, I don't have Okami on retainer or some shit. I was just trying to call his bluff. And this man basically just goes on a tirade, and he says some pretty toxic and racist shit, in my opinion. But I'm not gonna say too much about it. I'm just gonna put it up on screen and let y'all decide. This is the part where his toxicity really started to show. So I open up Discord and I asked my boy Anton GT about him. Shout out Anton, by the way. And Anton actually knows way more people in the community than I do. And he basically just tells me that, yeah, bro, this man Proy, whatever the hell his name is totally toxic. So I do a little bit of digging. I start going through this man's Instagram page and his YouTube channel. And I realized that this man is basically the new S4 GOAT.
Oh my God, bro.
I know it sounds crazy, but it's the truth. Literally every post on his IG is something completely toxic. His YouTube, same thing. He'll pretty much just diss you, wait for you to respond, get you riled up enough to fight him on Storm. And if he wins, he'll take the clips and put you up on his YouTube channel or on his IG. It's pretty much the S4 GOAT formula. And that's what he was trying to do to me. Like, come on. Who is still doing this in 2022? It's about to be 2023. But sadly for him, instead of exposing me, he got caught lacking in 4K UHD and is being publicly humiliated.
That one there was a violation.
And on top of all this guy's also a total weirdo. Near the end of our conversation, totally unprompted, I want to remind y'all I did not ask him to send me this. But he started sending me pictures of random Asian girls. Like why? What even is the reason? I'm not gonna try and wrap my head around this, but I'm gonna just chalk it up to this being some weirdo activity. But hey, when you've been in your mom's basement eating Cheetos for the past like 3 to 5 business years, I can imagine it gets pretty lonely, right? But if you really think about it, the only reason these kind of people behave like this is because they are behind a screen. He would never in a million years say or do this kind of stuff to anyone face to face because he knows for a fact that he gets smacked up with the quickness.
Let him get up, let him get up. What? Fight back! Fight back! Fight back! Fight back!
That's why social media emboldens people. And my message to everybody watching this is don't end up like our buddy Proy right here. There really isn't a benefit to spreading toxicity in the community. Yes, you might gain a little bit of clout temporarily, but in the long run, you're just gonna end up being hated by everyone and avoided like the plague. You're gonna be tearing down the community instead of building it up, and you'll be holding everybody back. So in conclusion, it really isn't worth it. And as for Prui, I know you probably end up watching this video, so as my final message to you, never DM me again. Never try to expose me. In fact, don't even respond to this video, because if you make me make another video on you, I guarantee you it will not end well for you, buddy. I am a man on a mission to succeed, and you are a random internet troll. We are not the same. And if you try me again, I will put you in your place. Have a nice day.
New op pack in the air, this gas or what?
Sleepless nights and headache stack, restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose, what do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack. And sometimes you just gotta believe